Welcome to News 6. This week's News 6 is being presented by Mrs. Smith's 6th graders at Shawnee Middle School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Fort Wayne has a very interesting museum that was built by a very special man. Stephanie Nash has that story.
Thank you, Aaron. Mr. Burlingame of Fort Wayne operated that city's only taxidermy business for many years. During those years, he received many requests by school children and other groups to visit his studio. There was so much public interest in what he was doing that he made plans to build Indiana's first natural history museum. The museum was called the Jack Diem Museum of Natural History in memory of Mr. Diem's son who had died in a car accident. The first building opened in 1965. Unfortunately, the entire building was destroyed by arson in 1975. After 6 years of planning and fundraising, a new museum was built and opened in July 1981. The beautiful new building contains 56 displays which contain the natural habitat of the animals. Mr. Diem did all the taxidermy himself. News 6 spoke to Mr. Diem about his museum.
Mr. Diem, how did the museum get started?
Well, it started a long time ago. In 1959, my son got killed in an automobile accident. He worked with me in my studio in Fort Wayne and was a good taxidermist. And I thought, well, being there wasn't no other natural history museum in the state of Indiana, I decided for a fine educational program for the children that I would build the first natural history museum in the state of Indiana. Well, then we got started on it in about 1958, 59, a talking stage. And actually the construction on the building and stuff got started in 1965. Well, it lasted till 1975. Then the old museum burnt, arson burned it. And of course everything was destroyed, all the animals and everything. And since that time, why 6 years later, we came up in 1981 with this beautiful museum. So the actual work in the museum took me about 5-6 years on all the mounting of the animals in here.
Did you do all the taxidermy yourself?
Oh yes, I mounted everything in here. The fish, I got them in Florida. The various seashore animals came from Florida, and the seagulls and such as that. But I had mounted everything in this museum.
The Shawnee Middle School also made a contribution to the museum. Our principal, Mr. Bragg, described that contribution for the News 6 reporters.
This is Mr. Bragg, the principal of Shawnee Middle School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Mr. Bragg, Shawnee donated a very special display to the Diem Museum. Could you tell us about it?
Yes, last year they discovered that there was a need for sponsors for the various display areas. And the tribal council then voted to sponsor the wildcat display as shown here. They raised the money from this, for this project, from the pencil machine and from various parties they've had at school. Now, this was officially presented last spring in our awards program at the end of the school year.
For News 6, this is Lisa Pinion,
And Mark McCulloch.
reporting from the Jack Diem Museum in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Many classes have one set of twins. The 6th grade class at Shawnee Middle School has a few more than that. Here with a look at that story is Karen Kelby.
Thank you, Aaron. The 6th grade class at Shawnee Middle School has 5 sets of twins. All of the twins except one pair are identical twins, which makes it difficult for classmates, teachers, and friends to sometimes recognize them. The twins say that there are advantages and disadvantages to being a twin. Identical twins have a health bank in each other. They have the same blood type and all of their organs are exactly the same. The twins also have fun tricking people. The disadvantages of being a twin include not being able to be called the right name, and our twins also said that if one twin gets sick, the other twin usually does too. Recently, some of the twins discussed what it was like to be a twin.
Hi, I'm Tom Cox. Hi, I'm Tim Cox. We're twins at
Shawnee Middle School, Fort Wayne, Indiana. There are 5 sets of twins in our class.
Wanda, what do you think of being a twin?
It's fun, and you can have lots of fun teasing people being alike.
We like being a twin because we get to do the same things.
It's nice having a twin because when you don't have anybody to play with, you can play with your sister. There are many beautiful places to visit in Fort Wayne. Glen Hall has a story about a place the 6th graders visited in October. Glenn?
Thank you, Aaron. Fort Wayne has a special place where you can study nature called Fox Island. In October, our class went there. We saw many things such as snakes, all kinds of leaves, animal tracks, a sparrowhawk, water bugs, and much, much more. Fox Island even has a man-made lake that you can go swimming in. They also have a trail on which you can do exercises and run down. As we were hiking, our group was being taped by 2 camera persons from our school's audio-visual department. Fox Island is a very nice place to visit, and it is very well kept and is clean. We had a good time at Fox Island and hope to go again.
Thanks, Glenn. A frontier hero that roamed Ohio and Indiana is commemorated in Fort Wayne. Karen has that story.
Thank you, Aaron. John Chapman, better known as Johnny Appleseed, spent most of his life traveling around the frontier villages of Indiana and Ohio planting apple trees. He was a kind man who believed that all people should live good, simple lives. The apple trees were appreciated by the people that lived in Ohio and Indiana in the early 1800s. Johnny Appleseed died in 1845 in the home of one of his friends in Fort Wayne, Indiana. He is buried in a park named for him in Fort Wayne. His grave is on a hill overlooking the St. Joseph River. There is also a large sculpture of John Chapman in Fort Wayne's Glenbrook Mall. Fort Wayne celebrates the Johnny Appleseed Festival every year, and thousands of people attend.
Thank you, Karen. Most cities have malls, but there is a very special mall in Fort Wayne. Jeff Wilson has that story.
Thank you, Aaron. The Glenbrook Mall, located in Fort Wayne, Indiana, is one of the largest in the state. It is 1 6/10 miles long. The mall was built in the late 60s. The one unique aspect of the mall is that it has something very special for the kids to do while their parents are shopping. In the T center of the mall, there is a skating rink. Not just kids like to skate. Many people who come to the mall enjoy the skating rink also. The name of the rink is Ice Rink on the Terrace. You can rent a pair of skates and spend a whole afternoon showing off your skating skills. Come skate with the new 6 crew.
That's all for News 6 today. Next week's News 6 will be presented by Mr. Charlie Cook's 6th grade graders at Northridge Elementary School in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Thanks for watching.